Welcome to another episode of Get the Food Out of Here. What? Chris, you gotta put the light on. There we go. Freddie Rubino here with my wife Christine.
Hi everybody.
Summer's over. So now we go back to cooking with the oven on. Right? It heats the house?
Yep.
Now, when you make a nice dinner in the oven, what is the most popular side dish in America?
Potatoes.
Right, not your sister, but potatoes. So, my favorite potato is the twice baked. Twice baked potato. Not once, twice. Baked potatoes, great. Mashed, who doesn't like mashed potatoes? You make the best mashed potatoes. Have we ever made them on the show?
Yes, we have.
Okay, so everybody knows. So, if you're going to make a baked potato, you bring it out, and everybody's got to cut it open, they got to chop it up, they got to put the butter, the sour cream. It's a fiasco. Just do it and bring it to the table. We're going to show you fantastic. Listen, we got the baked potatoes right here.
You bake them for $350, about an hour and a half if they're big, because these are big potatoes.
Oh, I got big potatoes, honey.
Please use Idaho or russets only.
Idaho! Named after your sister. Okay. You're going to make a baked potato. Baked potato's the easiest thing in the world. You throw it in the oven.
Don't put foil on them because then they steam. You want the skin to be dry, so just put them in, wash them and put them in without foil on them.
You just put them in the oven, 350, hour and a half, depending on how big, and they're done.
If you don't have time, put them in the microwave.
Put them in the microwave. Look, I'm cutting one open. Now, my wife already yelled at me. She said, put the top in, then turn it to cut a potato in half. They got to be pretty even. Ooh, look, they're so hot. Okay? So, what I'm saying is, you didn't do nothing to make a baked potato. You just put them in the oven. So spend 15 minutes and make them special. Okay, so now you got the two potatoes. Okay? Twice baked. Let me tell you something. When my son's Irish friends came over, did they go insane over these?
They had like 5.
Wasn't that crazy? It was a little crazy. These Irish and their potatoes, you can't stop them.
Well, they got a good thing.
They got a good thing going, I tell you. All right, so now we're just going to scoop out the potato. We'll scoop it.
It's hot.
Oh, that's a hot potato. Honey, you're a hot potato.
Oh, thank you. Don't take all the potato out.
Right.
Leave a little skin on it of the flesh so that you have firm little receptacle
Really?
for your twice baked.
Yeah. I like the receptacle. Now, you see how I do it? I leave a little around. Leave a little meat on the bone. Okay? This is what I told my wife when I bring home my paycheck. Leave a little bit. Leave a little bit. Nope.
That's no fun.
Okay, see the shell? I'm just going to scoop out now. Look, I'm just scooping. Just minding my own business
Do you
and
have
scooping.
To bang that every time?
I like to bang it, honey. You know. You know how I get in the kitchen when I'm feeling my potatoes. Okay? That's it. Look. See the shell? I like to eat the shell. Now, listen. This is for 2 potatoes. 2 potatoes make 4 servings. Whatever we show you here, and if you want to make 4 potatoes, just double it.
What's going on over there?
I fumbled.
I see that.
I'm fumbling my potato. It doesn't matter. Once it's done and you bring it to the table, if one's a little off, you give it to the...
Well, you should know. You're always the one that's a little off.
Better watch your mouth, all right? Keep your mouth shut. You just give it to your least favorite kid. That's the way it is.
Or your husband.
Or your husband, which is your least favorite kid. Okay, I think I made my point here. I'm scooping potatoes out like it's nobody's business. Okay? This is what I'm saying. You could just put them on the table. If you have little kids, they will love this because they don't have to make it all themselves. Okay?
Guys, could you please share this?
Now, 2 tablespoons butter.
Room temperature butter.
Butter, room temperature. Why? Because it melts easier.
Yeah.
That's all. Kerrigan's Gold, Irish butter. Irish potato, Irish butter.
Well, not for nothing. You were supposed to mash the potatoes first.
That's true. So we'll do it now.
Yeah.
Okay, see? So you mash the potato because you want it to be a little fluffier. Okay? Now because the potato is warm, it melts the butter. Look how beautiful that is now. Who doesn't want that just to eat it just like that? Huh? Okay. Now, sour cream. 2 tablespoons sour cream. Like it's no one's business. Okay? 2 tablespoons heavy cream. Where's the heavy cream?
I think you put it away.
Oh, I did it, right?
No, I'm sorry. You would never put anything away.
I like to put you away. For good. 2 tablespoons heavy cream. You know what makes things creamier? Cream. You think it's easy, right? But people don't understand. That's why they call it cream. Okay. Now, on top of that, we have 1/4 of a cup of grated cheese.
No, we don't.
What?
There was 2 tablespoons of grated cheese.
Let me see. 1/4 cup grated cheese.
I don't remember that.
No?
No.
Okay, we'll do 2 tablespoons. That's 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons grated cheese. Can you have too much grated cheese?
Did you finish what you're doing?
Shut your mouth. Okay. One more thing we need. 1/4 cup grated. No, 1/2 cup cheddar cheese. Okay, get the ones that are already. The Kraft
If you
melts
want to do
better.
your own, do your own.
Yeah. But the Kraft melts so good.
It's not 1/4 of a cup, it's a 1/2 a cup.
1/2 a cup, so this is 2/4.
Wow.
2/4 of a cup is a 1/2 a cup.
Yeah.
It's got all the good stuff in it already now.
A little salt and pepper to taste.
Little salt and pepper. Isn't that a band? Salt and pepper. Alright, where's the salt? The worst salt shaker. Okay, go easy a little on the salt because the cheese has salt. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now we're going to mix it. Okay, but first, no, listen. Salt the shells. Why do we salt the shells?
Because when you get down to the bottom, you want that to be also flavorful.
Because it's bland, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't like a bland potato, do you, honey?
No.
You like a spicy
You
potato.
forgot this other thing.
What?
There's some parsley that needs to go.
I got parsley right here. Now, my wife doesn't like parsley. I do. So look.
Alright, mix it up.
Alright, keep your mouth shut. And now look. It's all beautiful now. Okay, this is just a couple of minutes more. Oh, look at that. This is better than the first batch.
That's some horrible mixing you're doing there.
What? I went to mixing school.
Did you?
Yeah. I used to mix it up. Okay? In high school, they said most probable to be mixed up. So, that's what it is. Now, let me just say one thing. To fill these, you could just spoon it in like my wife wanted to do, but I like to get the little pastry bag and the tip. Look at that tip. You like that tip, honey?
It's better than other tips I've seen.
Shut your mouth. This is a cooking show.
I'm talking about pastry tips.
I'll give you a tip. Unbelievable. What I gotta go through to put food on the table.
Oh, please.
Okay, I like the bag, and I'm gonna show you why. We have a batch that's already done, and one we scooped in like an animal. And my wife wanted to do it, and I said no.
You could use a Ziploc freezer bag. You don't, if you wanted to.
Buy bags. Come on.
They're
You
on
get,
Amazon.
how many you get?
I think it was $100 for $10.
$100 for $10? It's a lot of potatoes. Okay. You see how creamy this is? I gotta say.
Are you putting it all in? Because I thought you were going to scoop.
No, I'm not going to scoop it out. Because the ones that were scooped came out horrible.
They're just plain.
No.
Don't be mean to them. They're
I'm a
just
hater.
plain.
I'm a potato hater. You potato hater?
Now, this part I want to say, because this was a joke before.
You keep your mouth shut, okay?
Stop telling me to shut my mouth or I'll shut your mouth.
Watch it. Okay, you getting this? Look.
Can't see it because your hands are in the way.
Look at that. Look at me.
That's not good. You got to get it to the ends, and then you're using too much because you don't know what
I
you're doing.
use too much on that. Okay, look. But what my wife does is she does 1, 2, 3. And that's how she does it. And a lot of times there's more potato skin than potato. And look, I'm going to do this like this. Because I can. Now you see those ridges? Those ridges catch and brown and make it better than the scooped out nonsense.
What a goddamn
Shut you! Come on! Okay, we put this in the oven. 400 degrees. 20 minutes?
15 to 20 minutes. You want the top to brown, but first you want to put some grated cheese on this.
Yes. And what happens is the grated cheese
Makes it brown very nicely.
makes it brown very nicely.
It makes a little crust.
Oh, the crust. Look at this. Look.
Look at what a mess he's making with the cheese.
Let me just tell you something. You bring this to the table, it's better than the bland. What did that take? 12 minutes. Come on.
All right, move that.
Okay, I'm going to move this. They're going in. Don't worry. I'm eating 4 potatoes tonight. Okay, this is still hot. Okay, you see the ones that were scooped? Look.
They're flat.
It looks like your sister. And look at mine with the beautiful crusty peaks.
They're not yours. I did those.
No, the crusty peaks are mine. Crusty peaks.
That's you.
That's a terrible thing to say. Okay, look at this. Yeah. Look at the difference between scooped. That's why I didn't scoop again. I'll never scoop again. Look at this. This is why you look forward. What?
I don't want the paper towel there.
You don't like the paper. That's to keep the thing from slipping. That's an old trick I learned.
Yeah, but you don't need it, but you rely on it too much.
Unbelievable. You're unbelievable. As critical as a heart attack. Now, you could just scoop it. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, you see the cheese?
Yeah.
If you guys want to add some bacon to this, you can. Some chopped up broccoli in there with some extra cheddar cheese.
No broccoli. Pepperoni.
I like broccoli and cheese in it sometimes.
Look at this. The top becomes so crunchy.
They're creamy and crunchy on the outside. Cheesy.
See, I like to eat the skin, too. I'm an old skin man myself. You like the skin, honey? You like the skin on the potatoes?
Could you please be quiet?
These are what make dinner special. You made a roast. You made some potatoes. You made some chicken. This is it. This is it. Now, what kind of potatoes do you use?
Russet or Idaho. I said that already.
Russet or Idaho?
Get nice sized ones. Don't use the ones from the 5-pound bag. They're too small and they're all different sizes. You need to find ones that are almost the same size so they cook at the same time.
Sometimes you got to pick through them yourself. You're only doing 3 or 4. Pick through them and get the 4 you want. Oh. The top is so crunchy. Can they hear the crunch? Listen.
Yep.
Do you see that? So, listen. You bring this to the table. It's special. Kids come home for dinner. They don't go to McDonald's. They don't go. They come home. Pass this down. You know what's great? When you show your kids how to do this and you fill the bag and you let them do it, they take pride in it. They do it. Oh. Another successful episode of Get the Food Out of Here. I'm going to eat more carbs. Dr. Atkins is spinning in his grave right now, and I don't care. Freddie Rubino here. Get a shirt to support the show at fredrubino.com. Check my website. I'm playing all over Florida right now. And
cocktail party.
Cocktail party Sunday nights. Just email me for an invoice. Christine, do you love them?
I certainly do.
I'm just going to keep eating and keep drinking my life away. Love you guys.